Good evening, everyone. Welcome to In the Psychic Flow. Thank you for joining us tonight or this afternoon or this morning, wherever you're watching us from. We have a special guest tonight. Let me explain what we're doing a little bit so that there's no confusion, and I'll let, when I introduce Kelly Jo, she'll tell you what she's going to answer for you tonight. We have a special evening tonight. We are going to pull a name out of our chat. And I've started to accumulate the names right here, if you can see in there, for a tea leaf reading by Kelly Jo. And it will include everyone, super sticker, non-super sticker, can't talk. Everybody is included. So as you're coming in, I'm writing your names on a slip of paper and throwing them in here. And we'll pull one of those about halfway through. We should have pretty full chat by then. And we thought we'd answer your questions about the things that go bump in the night. We will be taking super stickers, chats, rumbles, Venmo. If you would like to contribute to the show and tip Kelly Jo, that would be wonderful. We'll take those people first. If you have paranormal questions, and Kelly Jo will explain what she's talking about. You have questions about blessing your house or clearing your house of ghosts or anything about her, you're free to ask. Anybody can ask that. We will answer those questions. If we can get to little mini readings by the end of the show, we will. I cannot guarantee we'll get everybody, but we're going to do the best that we can. Okay. So we have a little bit different format. If you have a question, jump up and down here and raise your hand. We'll do as many as we can. And without further ado, don't forget, you can catch us on every audio platform, YouTube, Rumble, BitChute, and you can make contribution to the show. If you care to, you are not obligated to do that. If you would like to support us in another way, you can hit the like button, subscribe, and share. That would be wonderful. We really appreciate that. So without wasting any more time, let me bring on my special guest, Kelly Jo Psychic.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me again.
We are very excited to have you, Kelly Jo. Show them your beautiful cup.
This is the cup. This is the cup we're using tonight to do the tea leaf reading. I'm going to drink it and infuse the energy of who we pick, and I'll show you how to read the tea leaves as we go along, and I'll point them out. So that's what we're going to do.
Okay, thank you. Got you in here. Kim, hi, Kim. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Laura Romero. Nice to see you. Robert was our first person in today. Ruth Saltman is here. And Robert Myers, I think I mentioned. Carol is here. Hi, she thinks she might be on Rumble. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, everyone. Kelly Jo, talk a little bit about your paranormal investigations and your experience. Oh, there's
Okay.
Robin. And what kind of questions you'd like to answer tonight?
Well, if you've ever had ghosts or things that bump in the night, what I do is I go and I clear houses. People will get my name word of mouth. And if you have something that is bothering you or negative entity in the house, we clear it out. You don't ever go alone. And the tools that we use is sage, salt, 3 white candles, and Bibles. Usually, we open the Bible to like the 23rd Psalm, leave it open in the room that we're doing, and we do, either borrow them or buy them. You can get them, pretty cheaply. And the 3 white candles symbolize the Trinity. Salt cleans and cleanses negativity. You do all the doorways, always open the doors and windows so the spirits don't run in circles, because you have to have a way of letting them out. And, you clear and cleanse the whole house and go all the way through it. A lot of times it's caused by using maybe a Ouija board that opens the doorway. And, it's like inviting a stranger and you don't know what you're going to get. Mm-hmm. That's not good. Another thing is doing spells, black magic and stuff and not knowing what you're doing. Ghost busting. If you forget to tell it to stay there and they can't follow you, you can have a hitchhiker. and they'll wait forever to get you. So all of the above can cause something. Also, sometimes a poltergeist can be from either a person that's a medium and don't know it, or a child that is aware and going through puberty, and the energy forms an entity into itself. And it isn't really a ghost, but it's the energy, and it makes up its own entity. It throws things, knocks things over, all that, But also, you can have a ghost that's PO'd, and they can do that too, and it's not a poltergeist. So.
Okay.
You always have. Go ahead.
We do have a question from Laura Romero. What causes spirits to stick around?
Unfinished business. 99.9% of the time. It can be they didn't get to finish things up. They died early. It can be a tragic death. Sometimes they're stuck in an energy loop, and it replays, and they need to be released from that. Lots of time little kids don't know they're dead, and they don't understand to go too late through light. But also in negative, when something's really negative, it can propose itself as a child, and it's not good. Like a really negative, bad energy. But another thing too is sometimes you can have a nice ghost. They just love the land so much that they just wanted to stick around and be like the caretaker of that land.
Right. So some of them could be
you can cohabitate.
They would be associated with the house and or the property rather than the people that live there.
Right. I've had calls from people that say they have ghosts. They go, but this is a brand new house. Well, it's a land ghost. It was attached to the land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you, you could be on a battlefield site, or you could be on a farm. A lot of farmland was converted to, was sold for real estate.
Yep.
And Tiffany is saying, yes, I have a very nice man that used to be here that sticks around, loves this land. He used to farm it. And that's pretty cool. I like that. And Robin had said she has hitchhikers. So that's not a good thing, though, is it?
No, hitchhikers isn't good. You have to be careful, too, when you go to graveyards. They can attach to you,
When you go where?
Graveyards.
Oh, graveyards. Yeah, I would think so. And it's funny, even like in this area in Sarasota, there are many lands that were cemeteries at one time that have been built over.
Well, Poltergeist wasn't far off that scary movie. They built on a graveyard.
Yes. And that's too scary. So what was your experience? You've also had experience with missing persons. You work with the police departments and stuff like that.
Yes.
What is it like ghost busting, and what is it like getting these calls? Because I know I've sent you a few people that had some wacky calls.
Oh, yeah. It's different, I always, first of all, like I say, you always ask what they did, what did you do? Did you mess in black magic? Did you use an Ouija board? The one, I'm trying to remember the one that you sent me. The lady had like a man ghost in her house, and it was a land ghost. She didn't mess with anything. And then she was quite aware herself. But the man didn't know that he was dead, so he was bothering her, so he crossed him over.
Okay. So that would be a special event.
Right. And then he was like, you shouldn't have them touch you or mess with you. Like one time I went and did a cleansing for a girl and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was getting flung across the room.
Oh,
And
wow.
so they called, and it was around Halloween time. And I don't do stuff on Halloween because the veil's so thin. I'll wait till after, But what had happened is her ex boyfriend was killed in a car accident, and it'd been a while, but he didn't know he's dead. And she was still living in the apartment they lived in. He thought that she was cheating on him. So I had to explain to the dead boyfriend that he was passed on and that he wasn't attached to her anymore and that he needs to go too late, too late. But the boyfriend goes, "Is it going to be like The Exorcist?" I said, "If it is, I'm leaving."
What is it like for them to explain the difference between a ghost and energy? A lot of people see an energy where someone is repeating the same action, like they're stuck in a circle,
It's like a time burn, and it replays all the time. It's etched. It's like a record that keeps playing because it's so traumatic. For instance, like you said, the wars, like the Civil War, you'll keep hearing shots fired, bullets flying. You can see the soldier standing guard, and they keep doing it over and over and over. Now and sometimes that isn't an intelligent haunting; it's just a energy burn. But
right, that's the difference.
And intelligent haunting will interact with you. They'll answer questions. They'll speak to you. Might scare you, but they'll speak to you, talk to you, and
like I became aware of this lady in my house, and it's mostly I wouldn't feel it's spirit. I feel like it's more, well, she has talked to me. She was a seamstress. She did alterations here. So what is my office, which is kind of like a storage room at the moment, was where she did her alterations, and there's big shelves in there and a separate door. And I have felt her, and I actually got a glimpse of her. And I thought, and I've heard her, she's like walking around and she says, "Oh, I like what you've done here," kind of feeling, So
yeah.
I was able to so that's a friendly kind of presence. So they're not stuck here, right?
No,
Are they they're coming in?
She enjoyed it.
Okay.
Like one time I was up in Wisconsin visiting my friends, and we were looking at all the old houses, and all of a sudden we're all walking, and I can see him, but my male friend can feel him. And then his wife, she feels it too. And then I had two other friends. I'm walking along. All of a sudden the farmer comes walking and keeping stride with me. He goes, "Do you think they could save my house?" I said, "No." I said, "Your foundation is tipping, and they'll have to tear the house down." He goes, "Don't let them dig up under the tree because my wife and baby's buried there." I said, "This man that I'm with now will be able to tell the new owners not to dig under that tree, and your family will be okay." And then he just turned around, smiled, and disappeared.
Wow. See, anybody else would be freaked out by that.
It's normal for me.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I imagine it is.
And my friends are with me, and they're fine with me. So,
yeah.
And two, another thing is Native Americans. A lot of times they'll come with the land, and it's always important when you're on native land to thank them and leave them tobacco and cornmeal and say, "Thank you for letting me live there." Acknowledge the Native American Indians.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's interesting because I was doing readings for somebody here. I think it was Sarah. And I kept getting this Confederate soldier, and it's not in her heritage, she doesn't think. But I think it was with the land. And I think Robin got him too, reading her. And I said, he must be very prevalent there Like I think he came, maybe had fought there, maybe came home. Even if the state she's in, I don't think the state she's in was in the Confederacy, but maybe he got pulled into, or maybe he died there. I don't know.
Right. A
Yeah.
lot of times they'll show where they died.
Okay. And how about animals? Would animals be hanging around as well?
Oh, absolutely. Because our animals go with us.
So suppose you have, do you ever get like a lost dog spirit, like attached to the property?
Yeah, you can see the animals.
And are they, is that an energy, or are they coming in visitation?
They're coming in visitation.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that.
Because you'll see like I have a spirit cat here. It's a white cat. I can't have cats. I'm allergic to them. But people see white cat around my house.
Okay. So is that with your house or with the land?
With the land.
Okay. Neat. That is really neat. Okay. So where are we in far of, let me see if we have any more questions. I think I have everybody so far. I hope we get a few more people in the chat. We could do a couple of super sticker readings if you'd like.
Okay.
And if you have any spooktacular questions, please put them in the chat. If you're seeing shadows or you want to know how to bless your house, we'll answer that again, or anything in particular that you'd like to know. Kelly Jo is the paranormal expert. So, or you have a story to share, please put it in the chat and we'll read it out. Love to hear from you. So let's do a super sticker or two. We'll get them in. And then we'll do our drawing if we get enough people in here. And then we will do what we can with everyone else. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right. So let's go with Carol.
I see expansion, new beginnings. Needs to write. Is she writing a book?
I don't know.
There's a car trip too. Short John. For her.
Okay.
Proposition's going to be offered in March, April for her. A business proposition. Yeah.
Okay. She says no, she's not writing a book. I get
needs to.
She needs to. Okay.
Yeah.
And what would that be about, Kelly Jo? What topic?
It's like a help book, a how-to book.
Okay. Get recipes with her. And I don't think it's her. I think it's she has family on the other side.
Oh, okay. Well, that would work.
Would that work? Okay. And I know she has I had forgotten when I read her, sewing related. Oh, okay. That's right. She's into fabric and stuff, like my seamstress lady that used to own this house.
Well, she'll do a how-to book.
Okay. That makes sense. And she has both parents over there in spirit.
Okay. Her mom is just, I see her sitting in the middle of a field with, you know how you have the dandelions with the puffy stuff? And she's like rubbing her hand and releasing all the spores. Like, make wishes, make wishes.
That's beautiful.
And then her dad is smiling and nodding his head. He's nodding his head. And he approves of everything she's doing. And him and his mom is together. And then they are with both grandparents. So it's a whole big family thing. Now, who came from a family of 4? So was it your dad had 4 siblings?
Let's see if we get an answer to that. Does somebody have a lot of brothers? Do you get a lot of brothers?
Yes.
Okay. She hasn't answered. I think she's on
Okay.
Rumble, but we'll get back to her.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
All right, we'll do another one.
All right. The other one is Gigi.
End of one cycle, beginning of another, moving forward. And then she's going to get involved with some kind of a organization or group that she's fired up about. It's like a cause. I'm feeling that about her. And there's movement forward on all levels, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and physically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Kelly Jo.
I also see her packing a bag, packing a suitcase. So there's a trip up. Because I see her sitting on you got it too full and you're sitting on it and zippering it.
I bet that's for Nashville or something. Nice. She is having surgery in about a week or so.
It'll go well.
Okay. And she was considering like a kind of coaching, life coaching. And I said no.
Yeah, no. She's meant to do something different.
Yeah, she is a lyricist. She writes songs.
Well, why don't she send her songs to country?
Yeah, well, that's what she's working on.
Yeah, I see her. Brian.
Good.
Brian. What's Luke Bryan? Luke Bryan. That I see him singing one of her songs.
Great. She says, "Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it." That's fabulous. Thank you so much. I'll read out comments for those who are listening and not watching, not able to read the chat.
And then
go ahead.
And then she's also gonna have a folk Loris singer. She's gonna write a song for. Is Emmylou Harris? She's still alive, right?
I believe so.
I think
I love her.
Well, there's something like Emmylou Harris, a folk singer. She'll write a song for that.
Wow.
So that's what I'm seeing for her.
Oh, great. Thank you so much, Kelly Jo. She's loving that. And she said, Gigi says, very fun. Carol replied that both parents had over 7 siblings. So I'm wondering if there was 4 of one sex.
Yeah, there might be, because I'm seeing a giant 4.
Okay. I wonder if somebody had 4 brothers, because I get mail with that.
Yeah.
And I always trail along behind Kelly Jo, and just like I trail behind Robin, I pick up. I'm on the same wave, and I really enjoy that. I'm like, Gigi says, thank you very much, Kelly.
Welcome.
And we'll see if Carol has anything to say in the future. And how's your tea drinking going? Are you almost done?
Yep. We can pick the person.
Okay. Let me make sure I got everybody's name. I believe I do. And they're all in here. I actually had my salad spinner. Oh, there it is. There's your cup. Now you're going to get a picture or visions from that.
I can read the pictures.
Okay.
All right. So pick somebody and I'll start reading.
Okay. Robin, pay attention. She wants to learn how to do this. So, okay. Let me mix these up. Hold on. And let me see. I have Robert.
Okay. There's a giant duck in the cup. That means family. And you have a T and an R. The duck is right on top there. I don't know how to point to what I'm seeing here. The top of the cup right there is a duck. Then you have like a barn swallow. That means something swiftly is going to change within the next 3 months. And then you have you got Christmas is going to be very important to him because underneath the other bird is a partridge. So bird, partridge. And then you have like an archway. A way is opening up the end of the year. All right, I'm going to turn the cup. And there is a bow. Everything will be tied up with a bow on top right there. And then there's a camel. You do have to watch your bladder, but also you are going to visit a deserty place because there's a cactus right there next to the camel. If I can turn the, how do I do this? Whoops. I don't know how to turn. Right there is the, whoops, I'm making messes. There's the camel and the cactus, if I can turn this there, right?
Okay.
Well, it's on the side, right where my hand is, right here. There we go, the camel and the cactus. And you are going to be, your totem is a panther. And then, you're going to get to go to a tribute because there's a trumpet with ribbons on the bottom of the cup. That's next year. And one of your totem trees, you're going to go where there's mountains and pine trees because in the bottom, way in the bottom, there's a man and a pine tree. Can you see the pine tree and the man? Way in the bottom of the cup?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Right there on the bottom.
Let's see if Robin's getting anything. I'm waiting for Robin to jump in here. She's laughing.
And then there's something in 3 days because you got 3 dots on the top of the cup. And you're climbing the stairs to your success. There you go.
That was great. Thank you so much. I don't know how you see anything out of that mess.
Just read the pictures. And I don't have a pen, so I can't find my pen. It must have fell, but.
Oh, to point to it. I don't think it would look the same to us anyway as it does to you. But I was seeing the Eiffel Tower in there, so there you go. I didn't see a bird.
Well, speak up. Yep.
Yeah. So thank you, Robert, for joining us and being first in line. And I hope that was helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I thought that was very interesting. Thank you so much, Kelly Jo, for doing that.
You're welcome. Anybody can do this. You just put a little bit of tea in the cup at like a couple pinches, and only give yourself half a cup of water, and you sip and turn, you drink it through your teeth, and you have a napkin for patchouli, and then you have to drink all the liquid, otherwise it's tears. And then you just read from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at the symbols.
Tiffany said, that was amazing. Thank you, Kelly Jo. Robert says, wow, thank you. And Robin is saying, amazing, just letting Kelly Jo do her thing. I saw a lot of stuff and I love it. And she said, I saw dragons. So, and how often do you do, like, I know that you were going to different tea rooms. When you do this, do you have to drink a lot of tea? Do you have a lot of clients, or?
They have to drink the tea.
The person that you're reading.
Right.
Okay.
I drink the tea because there's no way for me to hand it through the TV. but usually you have the person drink the tea and it infuses it with their energy, and then you read their tea leaves.
Okay. That is cool. So that's almost a forgotten art. There aren't many people that do that anymore. That used to be like the premier thing, right? That used to be what everybody did.
In the Victorian days,
Yep. That's cool. Thank you so much for doing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we can do some more readings. We have a couple of announcements. One thing I wanted to remind everybody, we have 2 events coming up in November. We have November 12th is our Spirit Message Circle, and November 19th is our thanks sharing Goldylocks Productions of all of our people that want to share what they sell, our clients here and our hosts, and featuring all of the things that we have for sale on Goldylocks Productions shop. You want to put that link up? That would be great, Tiffany. Let me see if I got another comment here. Robin thought that was very, very cool. Okay, so what do you have coming up, Kelly Jo? I am on your show next month, right?
Yes, November
14th? Okay, so that'll be on Blog Talk, Biscuits and
Yeah.
Biscuits and Tea Mystic. I finally got that out. And what else are you doing? You just did 2 big shows, right? Or you're going to do?
I'm going to do the November show at Naples, the Mystic Fair. So that's coming up. So that'll be fun.
Good. And here is our official Goldylocks Productions shop, shop.spreadshirt.com/Goldylocks Productions, Goldylocks with a Y. So please check out if you're looking for ideas, you want to support the show hosts. We all have t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of things for each show host that you can look up on there and support them. That would be wonderful. Share it with your friends. Okay, so the next we have Ruth Saltman up, who says, hello, Tiffany, Carolan, Kelly Jo, and everyone. Do you have any word of advice for Ruth?
Keep with your goal. Keep connected with your goal. And next year is going to be the year of nice surprises. So it's nice surprises, not bad surprises. So it looks like a really neat surprise out of the blue will probably come about in the summer, like July of 2023.
Oh, Carol said her mother had 3 sisters.
Huh. I don't know what the 4 is then.
Okay. I get a Jimmy with that. Carol, I don't know if you had an Uncle Jimmy, but and Goldylocks says that we have added Santa hats, stockings, and cute gift ideas, which are new to the shop.
Oh, neat.
And we can also get, I'm looking to buy my sister something, and they have more sizes than are listed on there. So depending on what style t-shirt you are looking at, you get different sizes on there. So if you have any questions, ask Tiffany. Okay. So we got Ruth. There's good things coming up for her. Get it? You know, I just want to say one thing, Kelly Jo. She's in Texas, and I think they were hit by that god-awful storm last year. And I do see a lot of ice in that area again. Do you see that?
Yeah. They're going to have to make sure they run water so their pipes don't break. Dribble it. It's going to be a hard winter this year.
Yes. Okay. I'd gotten that too. Let's see if we have any more comments.
I agree with you.
No Jimmy that she knows of. Okay. Okay, Carol. We got anything else for you? I'll let you know. Who else was next? Let's see. What did I do? Ruth?
I think
Laura Romero.
I see like 5 balls. She's juggling 5 balls. Is she doing like 5 things all at once?
Probably.
And she needs to take the time to just chill. Would she ever go glamping or camping? Because I'm seeing a campfire in the stars, and I can hear the bird. Nighttime it's quiet. So
Hmm.
would she ever do that for herself? She needs that.
She goes outside. She has like a fire pit,
Yeah,
and
because
she
I
goes
see
outside in the evening.
do more of that.
Yeah, okay. She usually does. Kavita. Um,
Oh, I also see her having a friend visit her that she hasn't seen in like 30 years.
oh wow.
It's a girlfriend. So I hear
Okay.
them laughing and giggling and having fun.
Great. She needs that too. That's great. Wonderful. Yeah, Laura said that's her backyard.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Who else do we have? Thank you for hanging in there. See if I missed anybody. Laura. Kavita.
Is she thinking about moving? Because there's a move for her.
Hmm.
And
Like
there's,
a professional or home life.
it feels all of the above, professional, home life, everything. There's a move, and it's more northwest. That's what I'm seeing. And then there's like a total change of career.
Hmm.
Like what half of 360 is 180. It's going to do 180.
Hmm.
And remain very, very flexible because some of the best things you haven't even thunk of yet. That's pretty cool.
She's also an artist, and she's an
Oh,
artist, and she's writing a cookbook.
well, she's moving because of work,
Okay.
you know. And she'll do her paintings and sculpting, but she might even have a cooking show.
Oh wow.
She'll be sort of like uh, travel and cook and eat. That traveling lady.
I can't think of it either.
Yeah, I'm sorry, went blank, but yeah, you're gonna travel and eat and cook. There we go.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Very good. Let me see who else we have. I think we got all of our readings. I'm just going to double check. And you know what I want to do? A lot of people see. Let me put Kelly Joe's website up. kellyjoepsychic.com. Please check it out. Available for readings, clearings, spiritual advice, pet communication. What are some of the things? And she also has some videos out on YouTube that you can watch. What are some of
Yeah.
the new things? What are some of the things you enjoy doing?
Me?
Yes.
You mean with my readings and stuff?
Yes.
I like it all. I mean, I meet new people all the time. The energy is always different. Never know what I'm going to read about or what flavor it's going to be for the day. Um, I love helping bring people to closure, and I love hunting for houses psychically for people. I can describe their house and their rooms and my guides cut the roof up, and I could tell if it's an H or an L or a U or, a 3-2, 4-2, 2.5, you know, upstairs, downstairs, split level. That's always fun.
So like remote viewing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Anna is Justice for All. She says, hello, I am ready to move location, both home and eventually start my own business. Any insight?
Well, I see her going west. And I see her doing like a online and brick and mortar boutique shop. It's a little bit of everything. And she would enjoy that.
You know what I get with her? Bookmarks.
What?
I get bookmarks with her. Like design. Somebody's designed them, like greeting cards, bookmarks, like with a similar, you know. So I don't know what that is, but I just thought I'd throw it out there. So there you go. And her name is Annie. Oh, here's Linnell. Linnell's joining us tonight. Annie, I hope that you enjoyed that message. And we said she's ready to move and start a new business. And so that was a collection of everything. Like, would it be like crafts, antiques, consignment?
Right.
Okay.
A little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Okay. Very good. Okay. I get that. Okay. Let me see if I have anything else for Carol, since we missed with the 4 and Jimmy. I see something about a tent. So I don't know what that means. Is that like one of those white tents that you would have a cocktail party under? Or is it for storage? Or I'm seeing a tent, Carol. I don't know what that means. It's associated with the business. Maybe it's an indoor-outdoor thing. I feel a very heavy web and online presence. And I also feel something about China. I think it's beneficial to Carol's business, which is fabrics, that China will not be, their stuff won't be purchased as much. Does that make sense? So that she would have more of an opening in that business. Something about China, Carol. China not doing well. So that I think it's better for your business. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I'm getting. The girls want to know, let's see. Hi, Sarah, how are you? Laura wants to know about psychic house hunting. Tell more about that. The psychic house, like how you find people's homes for them.
Well, they search for houses, and it's like I can tell them what their house is going to look like when where they're moving to and what to look for. Like I can say it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, upstairs, downstairs, porch, built-in shelves, stuff like that. And I can, like I said, I can see, the cutout of the house, if it looks like a giant H or an L or a U or all that.
How often do people find the house? I would imagine, just,
I had a girlfriend, I told her about a house up in the mountains with white pine trees. It took her, 7 months to find it. She found it exactly like I described.
Okay. And then she knew that was the one.
Yep, that was the house.
Great.
And then somebody else was asked, the lady that we were reading wanted to know something about her mom's house. It has good energies. Your mom loved that house, so you're okay there. So.
Oh, that was good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. And Sarah has joined us.
Is she going to Europe? There's a trip to Europe within the next year and a half.
Wow. Cool.
European. There's like bright green and fuchsia pink and indigo purple all around her. All this energy is like bubbling up and swirling around her. So good energy, good energy. Her abilities are really picking up, and she needs to keep a dream log because they're talking to her and working with her in the dream log. And then her great grandmother on her mom's side is with her. Somebody was named Elizabeth. Elizabeth is here. Elizabeth. Carolan, what do you get?
I know she creates her own products. And she's doing, and they're very nice. I've purchased a couple. They're very nice. I see that expanding a little bit different and kind of merging in with her healing, more of her Reiki healing. And possibly teas. I'm talking about tea, possibly tea blends or herbal blends.
Does she do little soaps?
Yeah, she does like lotion bars, little lotion bars. They look like soaps.
Yeah, I see her making a package of little soaps, like guest soaps.
Yes, I purchased
and they
one
have
of those.
pretty waxed paper within the
Yes.
little boxes.
With love one, I had one before What about a travel? Robin is asking, what about a travel trailer? What does she mean?
Yeah.
Like an RV?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're asking, Robin.
She means one of those drivable.
Like my daughter just bought.
Yeah, drivable ones. Yeah.
Well, hers has to be towed.
They'll do that. And then you'll get to see all 50 states.
Good.
You'll have to barge it to Hawaii.
Yeah. Nice. How about Linnell? Do we have a word for Linnell?
Oh, she's still going and doing and traveling and being and. If she wants to go into a partnership, she'd be okay to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. I get a lot of acting with her.
Oh, totally. She's going to be a star.
There you go, Linnell. I told you. True, that was nice, she said.
Now, does she do plays? Would she do like an off-Broadway play?
I hope so, because that's what I see.
Because I see a Broadway play. I see her doing off-Broadway play. I also see her moving into acting too.
Oh,
so she's going to do the whole shaboo. Or shebang. Sorry, wrong word.
Yeah, she's like, she said, my head is shaking up and down, meaning yes. So she's like, yeah. Very good. Thank you, Kelly Jo.
Well, you either got it or you don't have it. She has it.
Yes, she does. She's belts it out like Ethel Merman. And she's a great character. She's always dressing up in different costumes. And
she's meant to be a little actress. She is.
Yeah. She's quite unusual. And she has a lot of psychic ability as well. She wants to roam around too, and I think that's what Robin is asking. Like Kim Smith said. Oh, did I read Kim?
I don't know. I'm confused. What are we? Somebody asked about nervy.
That was Robin, and I didn't understand her question.
And she'll have to repost because I don't know if I answered it for her or not.
Yeah.
And
How about Kim Smith?
Kim Smith. You got to be flexible. What are you being stubborn about? Because I see her planting her feet. You know, what's that about? Be flexible. Okay, June is important for you. There's a giant 6. Don't know what it pertains to, though. It's not the month. I just see a giant 6. Step by step, you'll get to where you need to go. So have faith. And change your way of looking at it. And then it'll start flowing again. So, and you're releasing a lot of the old diadems. So that you can move forward there. Go ahead, Carolan. I saw you seeing something over the under.
Oh, no, I was looking at Robin's. She said, do you do psychic house hunting, which we answered. And what if your client is looking for an RV? I guess that's what she's asking.
Oh, well, you guys need one of those Class C vans that are a little bigger. It has a sleeping space for as many as 4 or 5 people. And then it has cooking and a bathroom and a shower and all that. That's what you need. And it's all self-contained. You don't got to haul anything.
Good idea.
And you can get a new used one for cheaper. And sometimes if you look in like papers that are around your area, you can find older people that only used it like once and they can't do it no more and they get it for real cheap. So I see an instance like that. There you go.
Oh, okay. That would be great, Robin. I was just watching something in Arkansas, which is where Robin is originally from, about ghosts in downtown, a city in Arkansas that's extremely haunted with hotels and stuff. Very interesting. So I meant to. She would be a good Ghostbuster, Robin. She's one of our show hosts. And Linnell says, any chance, I guess, to jump into acting, any chance to wear a crown she's in. She gets to play a part with wearing a crown. She'll do it. She's also a good singer.
Well, you are going to get to be in a fairy tale play.
Like Grimm's fairy tales or something like that, I think.
Right.
Yeah. And Robin said she did ghost hunting before. She enjoyed it. And she would like to go back to Arkansas.
You're going to go visit.
Okay. That'd be nice. Let's see if I missed any other questions. I have to say, Kelly Jo, your show is so wild on Blog Talk. You get the questions that you had the last time.
Oh my, yeah.
That was so funny. I forget, they were oddball questions too.
And none of them was the same either.
No, they were all oddball situations. And I was like, maybe I don't miss radio so much. You know? Kim Smith says, thank you. I love my message. That was great.
You're welcome.
So, that's cool. Very nice. No, I enjoy being on your show. It's always a pleasure. Love working with you. Linnell says she just got a book today, Best Ghost Houses of the West. Oh, here we have Amy Hunter. Thank you, Amy. Can I have a free question about how to get rid of ghosts and what should I use? I think we mentioned that, but we'll go through it again.
First of all, you have to get a smudge stick, and then also 3 white candles to symbolize the Trinity, and some salt. So what you're going to do is you're going to light the 3 white candles for the Trinity, and then you're going to smudge, and you're going to, or sage, and you're going to go from right to left in each room. You do all the cracks and all the crevices, open the windows so that the smoke can get out, and you say any negativity that is here isn't wanted here, wanted, welcome here. You need to go to the light, through the light of our Lord Jesus Christ. That's what I use, our white light of God. And then I clean and cleanse this in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, be gone. And I send you to the light and through the light, and you clean and cleanse everything, and you throw a little bit of salt in all the corners, and you do the entryway, only those beings that of the highest light can be welcome here. And you do the windowsills and the door jams, and then leave it set for 2 or 3 days, and then you got a barrier, and then it should be gone and clear and cleanse, because you'll feel a total difference. It'll feel lighter, brighter, and more happy. You can feel the energy shift when you do that.
It does make a difference. When I don't do it, boy, I can feel it. And I've been like, oh, I really have to get around and really smudge now, because it's getting, things just accumulate.
Yeah.
And you feel very heavy, and your mind is heavy, and your body feels heavy, and your spirit feels heavy, so it's very difficult. So I agree. Agreed on the clearing and the cleansing. So Amy, I hope that answered your question. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We're just about there at the hour. Amy says, I have a ghost in the hallway. What should I use? So.
Well, tell it to go to the light of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. I don't get it's what's the word, malevolent? I don't get that he's harmful. I think he's just nosy.
I think he's just a lost spirit, but he needs to go. Yeah.
So just help him go across. And Linnell shares, lemons and oranges are always great to have around, and that is true. Everyone says, thank you so much for a great show, Kelly Jo, as always. KellyJoPsychic.com. Book your reading with her. Fabulous information that she gives. And thank you. Join us next week. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Thank you so much, Kelly Jo.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.